Repeat. Servant.
Servant.
Velvet.
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 Proud.
Velvet. Proud.
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 Freedom.
Freedom. Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Recognize.
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 Favor.
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 Good. Very good, my friends. Servant, you know, servant is the person who works in a house, like a waiter, or like a waitress, or like a homemaid, okay? But this is a servant, okay? Velvet, yeah, velvet is a material we use, similar to clothes, okay? Velvet in Spanish is seda, okay? Velvet. Proud, yeah, proud is an emotion. For example, when you get the first place and you are so proud. Okay, proud in Spanish is orgulloso, orgullo, proud. Freedom, you know freedom, okay? Freedom is comes from free, okay? Free. In Spanish means libertad, okay? Freedom. Yeah, recognize, you know this verb, recognize. And favor. Favor, you know, no, please give me a favor. Okay, please can you borrow me your books, please? Yeah, that's the favor, no? Please, I need money. Can you borrow me 20 soles? Thank you so much. That is a favor, okay? Similar to Spanish. Now, before this, let's now please work in our books, okay? Let's open please our books. Let's open our books. This Robin Hood, please, the page 34. Okay. Open, please, page 34. 34. And we are going to continue with the chapter 6. Okay. Remember, in the chapter 5, remember, Robin Hood won the competition, no? The shooting competition. And the sheriff was very, very angry with him. Okay, so let's continue, okay? Open please your books, page 34, and listen, okay?
Teacher, también lo abrimos en el ELT.
Yeah, if you can work, yes, Milagros. But first, complete our books, okay? Let's listen, please.
Robin did not know that the girl he loved, Marian, was one of the Queen's servants. She was, in fact, the Queen's lady-in-waiting. Marian knew that Robin was a good man and that he helped poor people. When she heard that he won the shooting competition, she decided to speak to the Queen about him.
Your Majesty, Robin Hood is a good man, but the sheriff hates him. He wants to hang him. You must help Robin, Your Majesty, because I love him.
All right, then. Bring Robin Hood to me. I want to speak to him.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
As you see, Marian is the girl that Robin Hood loved, okay? She was the servant of the Queen. So she asked for help for Robin Hood, okay? As you see, all right then, bring Robin Hood to me. Remember that object pronoun, to me. I want to speak to him, okay? So in this part, the Queen wants to talk, wants to meet Robin Hood, okay? Let's continue, please. Page 35. Listen.
The next day, Robin saw a young man walking through the forest. He was wearing beautiful clothes made of silk and velvet and a big hat which covered half his face. He looked pale and thin. Robin held his sword in his hand and walked towards the young man.
Is that you, Robin Hood?
Who are you? Did the sheriff send you?
Robin Hood moved closer to the young man. Then he used his sword to take off the young man's hat.
As you see, the next day, Marian, in disguise, okay, of a man, went to the forest to talk to Robin Hood. At first, Robin Hood didn't recognize Marian, okay, at first. But then, yes, then when Robin Hood took out his sword and raised the hat of the young man, he recognized that there wasn't a man, wasn't Marianne, a girl, okay, a woman. So let's continue, please, page 36 in your books.
Robin was shocked. The young man was not a young man at all. It was Maid Marian in disguise. Marian told Robin that she dressed up as a man because she did not want anyone to recognize her. She also said that she had an important message for him from the Queen.
Marian, I can't believe that you are here.
It's so good to see you again, Robin. I have an important message. Queen Eleanor wants you to come to London town immediately.
As you see, Robin Hood recognized that the young man was not a young man. It was Marianne, okay? And Marianne says to Robin Hood that the Queen Eleanor wants to talk to him. So Robin Hood needs to go to London, okay, immediately. That was the message, the message of the Queen, that the Queen wants to talk with Robin Hood, okay? So let's continue, please. The last page, 37. Listen, please.
And so Robin Hood, Marian, and 3 of Robin Hood's merry men, Little John, Will Scarlet, and Alan a Dale, went to London town to meet the Queen. The Queen welcomed them and gave them a big, delicious meal to eat. Then she asked Robin for a favor.
As you see, Robin Hood, okay, Marianne, and 3 of his merry men, 3, Little John, as you see, Will Scarlet, and Alan Dale, went to London, okay? And they talked with the Queen. And the Queen asked Robin Hood a favor, okay, a favor. What is this favor? Pay attention, please, okay?
Robin, the king's shooting competition is tomorrow. Marian told me that you and your men are excellent archers. I think that it'll be a more interesting competition if you and your men take part in it. Will you do that for me? Then I can talk to the king about you and make him give you your freedom.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We would be proud to shoot for you.
As you see, the favor is simple, no? Participate in the competition. Take part in the competition, okay? That's the favor the Queen asked Robin Hood. And Robin says, we would be proud to shoot for you, okay? It's an honor, no? It's an honor to participate, okay, in this competition, says, okay? Good. This is the chapter 6, okay? Now let's work in our activities. Let's go, please, to page 30A. Remember our vocabulary, please, our vocabulary, this vocabulary, servant, okay, remember, velvet, proud, freedom, okay, remember, freedom, recognize, and favor, okay? Let's work, please, now in the activities. Okay, you have in your books the same, page 30A. Okay, and help me to complete this sentence, okay? For example, the number 1. The young man Robin Hood saw was wearing clothes made of silk and number 1. Who wants to participate? The young man. This is in the page in your books, okay? This is in the page, the same. You need to read again, please, the page. When Marianne went to the forest in disguise, okay? She was wearing clothes made of, okay, Milagros, please tell me.
And velvet.
Yes, velvet. Okay, mention, no? Remember, when the young man wasn't a young man, it was Marianne. And Marianne went to the forest, as you see here. She was wearing beautiful clothes made of silk and velvet. Okay, velvet is the number 1. Good. Velvet. Very good. Number 2. Okay, let's continue. The queen, yeah. The queen gave Robin and the merry men a meal to eat. A what? Andres, please, can you tell me?
Teacher, yo quería hacer el 3.
Okay, number 3, please. Good. Very good, Andres.
Immediately, algo así.
The 3. No, my friend, it's not.
A ver, lo voy a corregir.
Okay, Cristina, please. Tell me, Cristina.
Teacher, ¿puedo hacer las 4, la 4?
4, yeah, tell me. It's okay. No problem, tell me.
Marian went to the forest to give Robin an important message.
Message, excellent. Yes, no? Marian was for a message. Very good. Alvaro, please, what number can you complete? Renato, what number? Yeah, what is the number 3?
Competition.
Excellent, my friend. Excellent. Competition, no? As you remember, tomorrow is going to be the king competition, the king shooting competition. Very good. Another student, please, for the number 5, 6, or number 2. In the number 2, remember, is here, is in this page, no? Okay, when Robin Hood went to London to talk with the queen, and says here, no? The queen welcomed them, says welcome Robin Hood, no? And gave them a big meal to eat. You see? Men and men.
Teacher, not delicious?
Yes, delicious. Very good, my friend. Delicious. It's delicious. Okay? Delicious meal to eat. Okay? Very good. Let's continue. Read, please. 5, 6, 7, or 8. Okay? 1. For example, Marianne was one of the queen's brother, sister. Marianne was a servant. Okay, one of the queen's servant. That's Marianne. 6. Marianne did not want anyone to. Why, in the number 6, why Marianne wears these clothes? Why? Why she dressed as a man? No, because Robin Hood think that this was a man, a young man. But in real, it wasn't a young man, no? It was Marianne. But why? Because she didn't want that anyone recognize her. Okay? That's the number 6. Recognize. Recognize her. Okay? That's why she went in disguise. Okay? And let's see. The Queen Eleanor, will try to make the king give Robin and his merrymen their freedom. Okay? Remember, this is the favor, no? Please participate in the competition because you are excellent archers. And when you win the competition, I am going to talk with a king about your freedom. Okay, about the freedom. Okay, Sergio, please, what number can you complete?
Teacher, number 9.
Okay.
Proud.
Proud, excellent, my friend. Proud, no? Robin says this, no? This is the expression of Robin Hood. Robin would be proud to shoot for the queen. It was an honor, no? Good. A, let's see. Robin used his, what's the name of this object? His, a sword, okay, my friends? A sword. Robin used his sword to take off the young man's hat. You see? A sword, okay? This is a sword. So these are the words, okay? Velvet, delicious meal, competition, the shooting competition, remember? Message, servants, recognize, freedom, and sword, and proud. Okay? Now let's continue with activity B, okay? In your books, the same. Page 39, okay?
Teacher, ¿yo puedo participar en la 2? ¿En la 1?
1, Alan, okay. Read please, Alan, number 1.
Who was the pale young man who was walking down the forest? Marian.
Very good, my friend, very good, no? Who was the pale?
Cada importante mesa con Robin Hood, la Queen.
Andres, please, can you read number 2? Marianne.
Teacher, Marianne had an important message for Robin from the king.
From the king or the queen?
I know the queen.
The queen.
Okay.
Yes. First is the queen, okay? The queen wants to talk with him. The queen. 3. Okay? Let's see. 3. Who went to London with Robin? Who? Milagros, please tell me. Who went to London with Robin?
Who went to London with Robin? Maria and 3 of Robin Hood's merry men.
Yes. No? Marianne and 3 of the merry men. Good. 4. Who asked Robin and his men to take part in the competition? So, Sophia, please tell me. Ariana, who asked?
Teacher, is who asked Robin and his men to take part in the competition? Marianne.
Marianne. Marianne asked Robin Hood to take part in the competition. Marianne says, Robin Hood, participate, please take part in the competition. Marianne says that? No, Marianne only says the message, no? The queen wants to talk with you. And the queen says, I ask you a favor. You are
Teacher,
excellent.
teacher, sin interrumpir, pero yo también puse la Queen, le puse check y me puso que estaba mal esta. Y cuando puse Marianne dijo que estaba bien.
Yeah? Okay, let's see. Maybe it's a fail in the platform, but remember, who asked Robin Hood, his merrymen, take part in the competition? Is the Queen, no? Because mentioned here says, let's see. Yeah, because you see, when they talk with the Queen, they say, Robin, the Queen's shooting competition is tomorrow. And Marian told me that you and your merrymen are excellent archers. I think that it'd be more interesting competition if you and your men take part in it. You see, it's the Queen, no? Yeah, maybe it's bad here, okay, in the platform. Because the person who asked Robin Hood and his merrymen in the competition is a Queen. Okay? But in the platform says Marianne, okay? Yeah, let's click here, okay? Click here. Good. Now, let's play, please, Kahoot. Let's go to Kahoot because we are going to make a revision of the chapter 5 and the chapter 6, okay? Finish, please, this activity. Finish, okay? Now, let's open Kahoot, okay?
Teacher, tuyo que a veces solo me faltan las dos últimas claves para rellenar las palabras.
Yes, this, no, about the stories, no? Yeah, this is your homework too, okay? You know, it's easy, this part. So let's play, please, Kahoot. This is the game ping. Remember, this game is about the revision of the chapter 5 and the chapter 6. This is the ping, please. Remember what happened in the chapter 5. In the chapter 5, Robin Hood participated in a shooting competition. Yes. He won a golden arrow. No. They participate in disguise, no, wearing other clothes, remember, in the chapter 5. No. They know that the competition was a trap. No, was a trap. So they participate, but in disguise, remember. Like other people, no? They participate like other people, like peasants and beggars. And at the end, Robin Hood win the competition, no? And the sheriff was angry because he didn't arrest Robin Hood, no? This is in the chapter 5. So then we learn about the Queen Eleanor, okay? And Marianne appear in this chapter. And they talk, no? And the Queen asked Robin Hood a favor, remember, a favor. What is the favor? Participate, take part in the king shooting competition. Okay, and we finish in this part, no? Okay. Very good, Luana. Good, Sebastian, you're here. Who is missing, please? Let's see. Hurry up, please. 3 students more. Sergio, good, you're here. Andres, good. Daniela, are you here? Good. Okay, let's start with the game, okay? Let's start. If you can enter to Kahoot, please, in Zoom, read a question, look at a picture, okay? Answer with the options, and then you confirm your answers, okay? Let's start. Remember, chapter 5 and chapter 6, okay? Good. Remember, the sheriff's idea to arrest Robin Hood was make a shooting competition. No, that was the plan. Okay. Good. Remember, they decided to participate in the competition dressed as peasants, farmers, poor farmers, and beggars. Okay? So they participate in disguise, remember. Why the sheriff didn't arrest Robin Hood? Remember, because Robin went in disguise with other clothes. And the sheriff didn't recognize Robin Hood, so the sheriff didn't arrest Robin Hood. Okay? Because the disguise, remember. Okay? Disfraz. Well, that was. Why? Why was the sheriff angry? Because Robin Hood win the competition, remember, okay? And make the sheriff like a fool, no? Okay? Now, chapter 6, okay? With the queen, remember, with the queen. Okay, first, she talked with the queen. Who is Marianne? Who? The girl he loved, the girl Robin Hood loved. Okay, that's Marianne. What was the favor? The last question. What was the favor? The favor was take part in the king shooting competition. Okay. It's not like win the competition, only take part, participate in the competition. Okay, very good, Daniela, good job. Fernando, good job, my friend, good. Let's see. Alexandra, excellent job, excellent. Sergio, 4, and Matias, number 5. Okay, thanks, my friends, to come in class. We finish with this class, okay? You can go to your other classes.